I decided I gotta make a real comeback. That's what I get for vlogging with a freaking iPhone. Ugh. It is cold and dark and winter. Anyway, what I was trying to say is I need to make a comeback. I need to make a real, authentic myself. I gotta come back and make stuff for me. And I'm gonna explain that when we get inside because it's freezing. Okay, when vlogging, one must put your camera in very automatic settings and just trust that it does a good job. Anyway, you'll notice I'm back on my regular camera, not the iPhone. And yes, last night I went to go inside to finish this and I didn't. Listen, I ran into my girlfriend's mom. We got a conversation. It was late. We're gonna start over today before we go anywhere. We're late to breakfast, but before we go anywhere, I wanted to point out this thing, this little fluff. This is called a dead cat. And for those of you who don't know, it just makes it so there's not wind noise. But mine is too big for my microphone, and so it hangs down into the shot. I'm sorry for that. I literally just got done preaching to y'all about how when you're vlogging, you gotta put your camera in automatic settings. I didn't have autofocus on. Okay, so back in November, I realized I was too busy to like really do anything good on YouTube. And maybe that's not true, but I don't know. Emotionally, I felt like it was. So I decided to call it quits temporarily. Okay, I haven't posted anything on this channel since. Doesn't mean I haven't filmed for this channel. I just haven't posted anything. Now the reason for that is because I'm an ardent perfectionist, right? Like everything I do, I want it to be perfect. I know I want to do YouTube. I know I do. And not just YouTube, but like filmmaking in general. But ultimately, I love making videos, and the reason I like making videos is because I just like doing creative stuff. And as far as I can tell, there's no other creative discipline thing that you can share with the world that involves as many aspects as filmmaking does. Okay, we're here. We'll pause on this for a second. Okay, here's what I'm getting at. For any type of artist, there's a difference between doing the thing that you like to do and doing something that you love for the reasons that you love. I think the best way to explain what I'm saying is this. There's this really cool Twitter account called Advice to Writers, and on there, he's always quoting these writers, and they're always saying stuff like, you gotta write for yourself. Forget that you have an audience, forget who you're writing for, just write what you wanna write. And then what comes out is going to be something that's authentic. It's going to be something that's compelling, and it's going to be the best kind of writing that you can do. The point that they're making is that as a writer, it's almost impossible to write something good if it's not something that you actually care about. Okay, filmmaking is different though. Filmmaking is something it's a team sport, and most of the time you're doing it for somebody else. And don't get me wrong, that is exactly what I want to do. I love making videos. I made a sweet music video. I like making promotional videos for other people. I want to make an entire business out of doing that. But the thing inside of me that's not satisfied is that kind of inner artist, turmoil, creative thing, and I think I figured it out. What I've been doing is following the YouTube meta. That's why I've made a new channel for every new subject that comes into my head that I want to make videos about. Now, I'm not mad about that. I'm really glad that I've been experimenting and figuring out what I like to say and the kind of videos I like to make. What I'm mad about is that I've been lacking one really important thing. Consistency. If you've known me for any length of time, you know that I'm not exactly a super consistent person. I'm actually super spontaneous. I like doing stuff that's unscheduled. I like doing stuff that's unplanned. I like doing stuff the moment that I'm inspired to do it. So here's the solution that I came up with. Instead of being worried about what's the best way to get the most people to watch your stuff, I'm going to be worried about making the most authentic videos that I can. The theory is if I start making videos about stuff that I like in the way that I like to, I'll do it more often, more consistently, and I'll be happier making it. In other words, I'll be satisfying that creative urge in me that needs an outlet. That doesn't mean I'm going to abdicate my other responsibilities. I'm a freelance filmmaker. I'm still going to go out and make great stuff for other people. All I'm saying is I'm throwing all the other tactics away, and I'm breaking it down to the one simple thing of have fun and do it That's two things. Okay, the two simple things of have fun making it and do it consistently. So I've got a lot of other cool thoughts that I want to talk about and cool stuff that I want to pontificate about, and I'm going to do it on this channel, and I'm going to do my best to not be too worried about what everyone else thinks. I'm just going to do this because I think it's fun, and I think somebody else might actually enjoy this. Even if it's just you, Mom. I love you. Okay, bye.